Okay, good evening. Welcome to the sixth regular course in extension courses. As you know, we are using the book New Cutting Edge Pre-Intermediate. And today we are going to continue with our textbook or student book on page 124. Page 124. So the lesson is the model 14. And today we are going to start with this model. And here we're going to learn, for example, money, money, money. This is the title of this lesson. And the contents of this lesson is that you're going to learn past perfect, past time words, vocabulary, reading, pronunciation. You're going to have a task, and word spot, and real life. Okay. Here we are going to check, for example, the past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Past time words like already, just, and never, and before. The vocabulary for this model is money. The reading is money facts. Pronunciation, we're going to have to pronunciate some large numbers and polite intonation. The task is that you're going to tell a story from pictures, and word spot is make. And in real life, we're going to dealing with the money. Okay, let's continue with the first activity. Look at the pictures. Which of the following can you see? We are working on page 124. Look at the picture. Which of the following can you see? For example, banknotes, cash point machine, change, coins, and foreign currency, purse, and wallet. Okay, we're going to have some of these words, and you can tell me if you can see this. For example, banknotes. These are banknotes. Billetes, banknotes. These are banknotes. Cash point machine. Okay, here we have the cash point machine. Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cash point machines. Change, cambio, change. Coins. Here we have a lot of coins. Foreign currency. Here, for example, we have some dollars. $1, $2, $3, $4. And here we have some euros. 10, 10, 10. Okay, I think so. We have at least 60 euros here. Foreign currency. Moneda extranjera, foreign currency. Foreign currency. Purse. We have a purse. Purse. And we have wallet. Wallet. So the question is, can you see all the items were said before? For example, What's this? Do you remember? Cash point machine. Cash point machine. And what about this? What's this in English? Purse. Purse. And what about this? What's this? Wallet. Wallet. And here you can see banknotes. Banknotes. And some change, some coins, and some foreign currency. So the question is, can you see all the items were said before? The answer is yes. Yes, because you can see all the items. Good. Answer the questions below with a partner. Check the meaning of the phrases in bold. This is the phrases in bold en negrilla. The phrases in bold in your mini dictionary if necessary. For example, here is the first questions. Have you ever, you can translate, have you ever, alguna vez has, have you ever won any money? ¿Alguna vez has ganado dinero? Have you ever won any money? Maybe in a competition, lottery, in a bingo, for example. Have you ever won any money? The next question is, have you ever lost a large amount of money in the street, for example? And how much money was that? 100 Bolivians, 200 Bolivians. Have you ever lost a large amount of money? Next question is, have you ever earned a lot of money? Have you ever earned a lot of money? Have you ever spent a lot of money on a Christmas or a birthday present? For Christmas, for example, how much money did you spend? Or for your birthday, or for a birthday present? Or today, for example, the Love's Day, the Student Day, or the Spring Day. Have you ever saved up to buy something special and then thought it was a waste of money? Okay, think about this. Think about this, and then we are going to ask with you. The next part is, do you ever sometimes or often, lend money to other people? Lend is when you do an action for a person. You have the money and you lend the money to other person. The next question is, do you never, sometimes, often borrow money from members of your family? What is the difference between lend and borrow? Lend es prestar, lend. And borrow is tomar prestado. So the question is, do you never borrow? Nunca tomas prestado dinero de los miembros de tu familia? Or do you sometimes borrow, or often? What's the answer? The next question is, do you never, sometimes, often forget to pay back money which you have borrowed? Never. Nunca olvidas devolver el dinero que te han prestado. Sometimes or often. Next question is, do you never or sometimes often dream about buying things you really can't afford? So here saying, nunca sueñas acerca de comprarte cosas que tú realmente no puedes continuar pagando. A veces sueñas, o a menudo, cosas que no puedes permitirte. Let's continue. Who pays each of these and who receives the money? For example, who pays each of these and who received the money? Here, for example, a pocket money. A pocket money means una mesada. Who pays? You pay a pocket money from to your children, for example, or you receive a pocket money from your parents. Recibes tu mesada de papá y mamá. What about a fine? A fine. A fine can say, for example, here is when, for example, when the police is going to say you, mister, you have running 100 kilometers per hour, for example, and you pay a fine, una multa, a fine, right? A salary. Maybe you receive the salary or you pay salary, salario, yes. And a tip. Who received a tip? The waiter, waitress, propina, right? Camarero, camarera, they receive a tip. Okay, let's continue with the next part. Exercise number 3. Complete the sentence below with information which is true for you or someone you know. I usually carry my money in my, you can say, for example, my wallet.
Yes.
Yes.
My purse. Mi
Purse.
My purse.
What? Wallet.
Wallet, okay, thanks. In my country, it is not normal to give when you go to a restaurant, for example. Is it normal or is not normal in Bolivia to pay? What is it here?
It's not normal to give a tip.
Yes, a tip. Yes, in Bolivia, it's not normal to give a tip when you go to a restaurant. But in other countries, yes, it's necessary. And they put a tip in the bill, en la factura, in the bills, is saying tip. It's obligatory to pay a tip. What about number 3? I would never lend money to, for example, my brother, my cousin, because he or she would never pay it soon, for example. I would never lend money to my brother, my sister, my friend, because he or she would never pay it soon. I would never borrow money from, nunca tomaría prestado dinero de quién. I would never borrow money from my sister, my brother, my aunt, mi tío. Number 5, the name of the currency in my country is, what's the name of the currency in Bolivia?
Bolivian.
Bolivian, yes.
Bolivian.
Yes, Boliviano in Spanish, right? What's the most valuable coin? The most valuable coin in Bolivia is?
Most
50.
5 Bolivians. The coin.
5.
5 Bolivians. And the smallest banknote is what? How much is it?
Of 10 Bolivians?
Yes, 10 Bolivians. is
Okay.
the smallest banknote. I find easy, difficult, or impossible to save up. How do you find it? Easy, difficult, or impossible to save up, ahorrar? It's easy for you?
Easy.
Easy for somebody, difficult, or impossible?
Difficult for me.
Okay,
Easy.
some of you are saying difficult.
Difficult, teacher.
Okay, I would like to buy for example, a car, a house, but I can't afford one.
A car.
A car,
Car.
a house, maybe, a motorbike. I can't afford it. Afford one. No me puedo permitir uno. The person in my family who earns the most money is
My father.
my dad, maybe. Yes? In
My brother.
Your brother, excellent. Your mom, okay. In my country, you can be given do you remember the penalty? A fine. In my country, you can be given a fine for parking or speeding offenses.
A fine.
Yes. Then I think what, for example, you can say buying flowers, for example. Pienso que comprar flores is a waste of money, pérdida de dinero. Or I think eating hamburgers, or I think playing Dota is a waste of money. So it's your
Many clothes.
okay. I think buying many clothes is a waste of money.
Buying in rings.
Okay,
I
buying
think
books,
accessories
earrings, accessories.
is a waste of money.
Yes. I often, sometimes, or never use a cash point machine to get money.
I often use a
cash
cash
point.
point.
What bank are you in?
Union.
Union. So you have to do a lot of queue, mucha fila. You have to do a lot of queue sometimes, maybe, right?
Yes.
Yes. In my case, I never use a cash point machine to get money. What about 12? When I was younger, I received pocket money.
25. You're 25 Bolivians a week.
Yeah. When I was younger, I received 25 Bolivians a week, or maybe 5 Bolivians a week, or 1 Bolivian a week as pocket money. Yes, pocket money, como mesada. And here I have my answers. These are my answers, mis respuestas. I usually carry my money in my pocket. In my country, pocket is bolsillo. I don't wear a wallet, no uso billetera. Because one day a burglar cut the pocket. Un día un ladrón cortó el bolsillo. I usually carry my money in my pocket. Only that. In my country, it's not normal to give a tip. When you go to restaurants, I would never lend money to my brother because he never paid soon. I would never borrow money from my best friend because sometimes when you didn't pay back the money, he's going to be angry with you. So for that reason, it's better not to borrow money. The name of the currency in my country is Bolivian. The most valuable coin is 5. Smallest banknote is 10. I find easy to save up. I like to buy a big car. I can't afford it. One. The person in my family who earns the most money is my brother. And in my country, you can be given a fine for parking or speeding offenses. I think betting, apostar, I think betting is a waste of money. I often, or I never use a cash point machine to get money. When I was younger, I received 5 Bolivians a week as a pocket money. Yes, I think so. You can compare your answers with a partner. Page 125. Reading the text below and complete the gaps with a number from the box. Here we have some numbers. For example, how do you read this? What number is it?
2.
Yes, 2. This is 2. What about this number?
17.
17th. TH, remember, right? Décimo, séptimo, 17th. What about this
17.
number?
25.
25. 25.
Excellent.
25.
What about this?
34.
34. And what about this?
100.
100.
100 or
100.
100? 100 or 100? 100. What about here?
150.
150.
150 and 50 or 150.
150.
What about this number?
1,000.
1,000 or
1,000.
1,000? 1,000. What about here, this number?
1929.
1929.
1929.
1929.
Yes. Is this a year? Is this a year where you have to say 1929, right? 1929. But it's only a number. You say 1,929. What about this? It's a year.
2002.
2002.
Yes,
And two?
2002.
2002.
What about this?
Million.
How many
Billion.
zeros? How
One
many
billion.
Million.
Million.
No. Billion.
100
billion.
This is a
billion.
quadrillion.
100. Yes.
A quadrillion. A quadrillion. Okay. So you have this. Now, here we have some money facts hechos acerca del dinero. More than 25 countries use dollars as their currency, including Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. If you toss is true, votar. If you toss a coin, there are how many possible results?
Possible.
50.
Two.
Good.
Two possible.
Yes,
50%.
two possible results, heads or tails. Cara o cruz podría traducirse, ¿no? Cara o cruz. Two possible results, heads or tails. In English it's like cara o espalda, digamos. Heads and tails. But if you toss a coin 10,000 times, there will be more heads than tails. Si lanzas una moneda 10,000 veces, hay más posibilidades de que sea cara que escudo, podríamos decir. This is because the picture of the head weighs more, so it ends up on the bottom. Se debe a que la cara pesa más, o sea, porque tiene un relieve. So it ends up on the bottom. Y termina siempre en lo profundo. So the next money facts. There are about $450 billionaires in the world. About how many billionaires do you think?
Well, 150.
150.
I don't know.
Yes, 150. 150 of them live in the United States. 450 billionaires, 400 billonarios en el mundo, and 150 of them live in the United States. The world's highest denomination note was the
El cuatrillón, ¿cómo es eso?
quadrillion. Yes, quadrillion pengo note. Quadrillion pengo note. So the
Yes. Not, yes.
issued means emitido. Issued in Hungary in 1946. It was worth about $0.20. Ese número tan largo para representar a 20 centavos más o menos de dólar. Number 5. In century.
17.
Yes,
17.
in 17th century Sweden, the $10 coin weighed 19.71 kilograms. En el siglo XVII, en Suecia, era como que $10, que es una medida que había en Suecia, dice que pesaba como 19 kilos, .71. Wow. What about next one? On January the 1st, 6. What year?
2002.
Yes. On January the 1st, 2002, 2002,
Billion euros.
50 billion euro banknote and 50 billion euro coins came into circulation. Put end to end, the notes would reach to the moon and back 2.5 times. So, big money. Next one, the world's smallest banknote came from Romania. The dinar note was
34.
34 millimeters by 45 millimeters. It's like 3 centimeters for 5 centimeters. El billete más pequeño. So it was 34 millimeters by 45 millimeters. The same size as a postage stamp. El mismo tamaño de una tarjeta, de un timbrecito para correo, estampillas. The heads on US dollar bills have no change since
1929.
Yes, 1929 or 1929. Dice que no cambian los billetes desde 1929. Sus cambios. In Australia, the $5, $10, $20, $50, and what else?
100.
100.
$100.
$100
100.
notes are all made of polymer, a type of plastic. Es de un material tipo plástico. The $5, $10, $20, $50, and 100 notes. And the answers is this. More than 25 countries. If you toss, there are 2 possible results. There are about 450 billionaires in the world. About 150 of them live in the United States. The world's highest denomination note was the quadrillion or the quadrillion pengo note issued in Hungary in 1946. In 17th century Sweden, the $10 coin weighed 19.71 kilograms. On January the 1st in 2002, here the 10 dinar note was 35 millimeters by 45 millimeters, the same size. The heads on US dollar bills have no change since 1929. In Australia, the $5, $10, $20, $50, and $100 notes are all made of polymer, a type of plastic. Listen and write down the numbers you hear. Okay, students, you are going to listen some numbers and you are going to write in your books or your notebooks. Let's go to listen.
Module 14, Recording 1. A.
$6,000.
Module 14, Recording 1. A.
$6,000.
Okay, $6,000. Can you write it? $6,000. Finish?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
B. 190.
190. 190. C.
C.
6.32.
6.32.
Explain.
6.32. Next one.
D. 50 million pounds.
50 million pounds.
E.
620.
620.
F. 98.5.
98.5.
G.
5 billion.
5 billion. 5 billion.
H. 8.2.
8.2.
I.
49.8.
49.8. Okay, if you have done all right, the result is
Module
like this. $6,000. 190. 6.32 or 32, 32. 50 million. 620. 98.5. 5 billion. And 8.2 and 49.8.